For those of you who don't know me already, I want to introduce myself. My name's Darian Craig. I'm the founder of Y'all Sweet Tea. And today I want to talk about a little bit of the history of our company before we go into the new exciting movement that we're pushing our brand towards. In 2015, we started this company with just a couple $100s and an idea that we wanted to make the best sweet tea that you've ever drank and make it for as many people as we could get it to. And we did just that. On a $400 investment, we bought jars just like this one here. We had the name Y'all Sweet Tea, got the stickers made. We literally went to Walmart and bought as much tea and sugar as they had on the shelves. We made it at my Nana's house, sold it at the pumpkin patch, and that is how Y'all Sweet Tea began, selling in this exact mason jar. This is the very first jar we ever put together. So for the first few months, we sold sweet tea out of that exact mason jar right there, and we sold hundreds of them, thousands of them, and we realized very quickly that this is something that a lot of people really wanted and that the tea that we were making was really good. But there was one problem. We were literally using my Nana's recipe and buying whatever tea we could find. So that was Red Diamond, that was Louisiana, that was literally we were buying whatever tea it was, but we knew we had a really good recipe. And that's one thing that had us a little bit different than the other people was our recipe. So fast forward a couple months, we made a relationship with Red Diamond and we were buying tea directly from them, buying sugar directly from them. And again, our recipe really made that sweet tea taste a little bit better than what the average sweet tea drinker is used to drinking, and a lot of people loved it. We sold at farmers markets all over the South. We sold at festivals and county fairs all over the South, and we never really had an imagination of where we wanted this thing to go. We just knew there was two things that were very important. One, our sweet tea is really good. We made good tea, and people loved it. And the second thing is, we loved seeing that smile on everybody's faces when they had that nice glass of tea out on a hot summer day, wherever we were at in the country. And that was one thing that was addictive, was seeing those smiles, seeing people holding that jar and just being really, really proud of it. So as a business owner, I'm seeing, we're moving in the right places, we're doing all the right things, but the business wasn't necessarily growing a ton. We got to a bunch of different events per weekend, and we were making good money, but I didn't see a way to scale the business, to really make it nationwide, or even take over an entire region of the country without doing something a little bit different. So we were so close to doing franchising that business model. And I'm gonna pop up some pictures on the screen here from our old past events that we would sell at. And a lot of you probably remember these events. And it was those things that founded our love for this, what we were doing. But we got to that roadblock where we're like, what can we do to help grow this business and really make it bigger? Because there was people wanting to buy our tea online. We didn't know how to do that. It's expensive to ship a liquid gallon of tea, and it really didn't make sense to do, right? So we racked our brain, and it finally came to a point where the business had plateaued at a level that we didn't really think, without a lot of employees and a lot of different home bases, as you could say, all over the South, we didn't really see it growing anymore. So we tabled the idea. That was in 2017 when we tabled the idea and kind of stepped away and really just put our minds together for the last 3 or 4 years, put our minds together on how can we grow this thing? How can we give sweet tea to everybody? We know we have a great recipe. We know we have a great brand. Our brand name is fun. Our colors are fun. But how can we get that tea delivered to every single person in the country? And I'm very happy to say we figured that out. All right, so as you guys just saw on that highlight video, we now have our tea bagged with our recipe on the back, so you can make it exactly how we make every single batch of tea, perfect every single time. And when you open this bag up, there's 13 1-ounce bags, and each bag makes 1 gallon. So no longer you have those little bitty bags with a string coming off the top of it. You have to guess how many makes a gallon. We made it very easy. 1 bag makes 1 gallon, and that's all you need to know. The rest is simple. Follow the instructions on the back. We have our recommended dosage of sugar, but if you want to use Splenda or any other options for sweetening, or if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. We just wanted to make sure you guys had our version of what we how we make the tea. So in the previous video, I said that we were using Red Diamond's tea and we loved it. Everyone else loved it. But there's one thing that we always knew is this is Red Diamond's tea. We were still using their stuff. We wanted to make it our own. And there's a couple other really good brands of tea that we wanted. So we worked with one of the world's largest tea and coffee manufacturers to develop our own line of tea bags inside this. So each one of these, we blended exactly how we wanted it with the beginning taste of one brand and the aftertaste of another. We explained to them exactly what we wanted and they put together this option, which I promise you is the best sweet tea that you'll ever have. And I'm confident to say that. So one thing that we haven't showed you guys yet, didn't want to spoil all the surprises. So you've seen that we've got the tea here in the bag so that you can order it online and we can ship it to you. We'll be getting to retail soon. But inside this box here is something that we're extremely proud of, and that is the Y'all Sweet Tea monthly subscription service where you never run out of sweet tea ever again. So as you can see when you open it up, we've got the branding inside. We've got a cute slogan, tell your bestie we have the best tea, just a play on words. Inside it comes with our new jar with a new logo. As you can tell, we've got all new logos on everything, and I'll go into that a little bit later. And this one just shows, this is just kind of a model box, so it shows both options. We've got decaf and caffeinated. And then in the bottom, there's a word puzzle. If you fill that word puzzle out, tag us on Instagram or Facebook. We're gonna do a drawing every single week and give away jars and t-shirts for people who want to participate in our fun little games. We've got several other things that are going to be fun and interactive in every single monthly subscription service, and we're going to be doing giveaways every single month, which we're super excited about because that's 2021. People are ordering things online, subscription services, and giveaways, and so that's something we want to be a part of, and bringing that modern digital social influencer strategy to an industry that's a little bit old and a little bit stale, and we wanted to bring a lot of life to it. That's one thing that we're very, very proud of. Another variation, if you order your tea from us, you might get it in a bag like this. If you don't get a subscription service, some months this is what a subscription is going to have. It's going to be in a bag just like this with the tea right there inside of it. Tear it open, and there you go. You've got sweet tea coming to your house every single month so you never run out, which we're super excited about that. And a lot of people want that. They want our tea, especially our old fans. We want that all the time. We can't get enough of it. And so we're excited about that. So I'm gonna set all this aside and show you guys a couple other things that are important. So in the very first video, I showed you this jar, and that was the very first one we ever used. That was our first logo, really small circle. We were super proud of that, and it got us to where we are. Then we evolved into making a little bit bigger logo, and we thought that was really what was gonna set us apart, is having this little bit bigger logo. And it's funny to look back on something that's that small, but we were so proud of making that one little adjustment. But now in 2021, our new rebranding, we've got a completely new logo, and there's a couple of specific reasons for that. A little bit cleaner to read. Actually, it's a lot cleaner to read. It's a lot easier to print. It's a lot easier, especially on t-shirts. There's a lot of waste in this old logo. There's a starburst pattern in the background. There's a rough circle around. And to the consumer, that might not make a huge difference, but on the manufacturing side, that's hard to do on a lot of things. It's hard to make t-shirts, it's hard to embroider. And so we went with a cleaner logo that we're super, super proud of. And we hope that all of you guys really accept the new brand and love the new branding of everything. So that's gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed all of it. I hope you're as excited about the launch of Y'all Sweet Tea as we are. On April 10th, you're gonna be able to buy this on our website, y'allsweettea.com. If you go there before April the 10th, you're gonna get blocked on the lock screen, but you can put your email address in there so you get notified as soon as we come out and ready to launch. There are gonna be a lot of sales and different things going on. So if you wanna go to y'allsweettea.com, put your email address in, you're gonna get notified exactly when all the things happen and have your chance to be the first people to buy the all new Y'all Sweet Tea.